Welcome back, everyone. So today we are going to talk about the Chill Monday. Actually, I'm just setting the camera here. Well, yes, I'm back from my holidays because yes, last week I was in the mountain skiing. So I managed to keep my commitment of posting one video every single day for 2025. But here is the deal. So far, the last, I don't know, 2 weeks, I've been pretty crappy in terms of quality. I'm sorry about that. But things are going to change. And I've been working a little bit. This actually week give me a lot of step back into how to produce better content and what I should do moving forward to keep growing this channel. So what I'm going to do is use AI to kind of do, first of all, a little bit trying to come up with better idea for my videos, and also kind of, instead of just going on without a script or anything, trying to do a little bit of research about each topic I'm going to do and try to make a better video. So I'm going to try to uh, over the first 2 months of 2025, I've been posting consistently, but I was okay with not having that good of a quality. But that need to change. That need to change, and so a lot of things that I'm going to get done is mainly trying to improve the quality of the videos by giving more content, more information, more higher quality information. And I'm going to also try to start actually posting short form content and trying to mix things, trying to find a process to keep up with the high volume that I'm doing while trying to improve the quality and being able to repurpose what I'm doing into other form of content. So basically what I'm thinking is, okay, I'm keeping one long form video a day, but I want to also be able to either extract or create 4 to 5 short form content out of each of those videos, which will lead me to actually post 4 to 5 short form content per day on across multiple platforms. So maybe that's going to help growing faster. That's mainly the goal. So, and also as you saw, my videos are more or less not edited at all because I don't really have the time. So what I'm going to start working on as well is kind of uh, software uh, using AI to be able to automate video editing. We'll see how that goes. That's kind of a very interesting challenge, actually, to be honest. It's just that my mind at the moment is kind of overwhelmed by all the things I need to get done, and I don't really know how I'm going to manage to do it all. But yeah, I probably just need to figure out things one thing at a time. This week, actually maybe next week, but this week is kind of the foundation. I'm going to launch a business about business analysis. So I'm going to use to build some report analysis for businesses, mainly either competitor analysis, market trend, or growth strategies. That's kind of the first thing. I'm going to put that on my website. And so that's going to be a way for me to generate money over the short term because my app is still in development and there is probably a lot of things that need to get done before I start actually making money with my app. So we are not there yet. Um, also, I'm going to work, I think, because I've been thinking a lot about, not necessarily a lot, but when you're having a business, and that's a video from Alex Mosi that I saw during the holidays, you have multiple mistakes or things that can prevent you from growing. And at the moment, I am the point of failure. Not that I'm not doing my best, not that I'm not working enough, but I have limited time, energy, uh, period. So and I don't have the money to hire and delegate. So the time I spend recording videos, the time I spend improving my app or editing videos. At the moment, I'm not doing it, but the forward I'm going to go, the more I'm going to stretch myself thin. And so I need to start thinking about it in a different ways if I want to keep up, and because at the moment things are not getting faster, they are just moving slowly at a steady pace, because I'm focusing only on, okay, me spending time on things and not trying to build things that will allow me to get faster and faster results. This is about leveraging your time to get better output. And so how does this look like actually in practice? Is first, as I said, with the video part, building programs that are actually getting the job done for me. So automating video editing to improve the quality without me having to spend more time on it. But on the coding part, this is about building an AI system that is going to keep going with the app development for me. So my time is better spent developing that AI rather than actually developing my app. Because once I build that AI and that AI is able to get the things done for me, then this is exponential growth. And the more time I spend building that AI, the faster and the app is going to grow. And so that's a big challenge. That's a very, very big challenge, because that's something I think we reach a point where it's worth pursuing. 1 year ago, it wasn't. 1 year ago, we wasn't there in terms of AI. We wasn't there to the point where you could say, yeah, I'm going to delegate entirely what I'm doing to an AI. But today, we are. We have reached that point where AI is good enough to do your job, period. And so the question, but there is some technical issue with that. This is not that AI can do everything that you can do just as it is. It's just that the model of becoming good enough so you can engineer a system that will get the job done. That's a different story. That's why I need to spend a lot of time engineering that system so it actually being able to code for me. Because in terms of raw coding, there is nothing that an AI can that I can do that an AI can't. When it comes to raw coding, when you say, okay, implement that function, that exact feature on that exact file, on that exact here, AI can do it. AI can absolutely 100% do it with better accuracy than I can possibly do. So that's not the difficult part. Then it's about understanding the project on a higher level. And even that AI can do. If you give it enough information, it can generate reports and analyze, okay, this is what the project is about. And even come up with a action plan to actually implement features and so on. So the issue is not there. The issue is in the knowledge management part, because the app that I'm building is actually getting bigger and bigger, and the number of files is getting really big. Even I struggle to keep track of everything. I kind of have on the back of my mind where everything is, but I'm not remembering everything in detail. So that's why every time I'm coding a new feature where I transition to a new part of the app, I need to refresh my mind. But okay, that's all the things that I need to keep to remind myself of. So even me, that's a complex thing to do, but that's even more complex for an AI to do. And so that's where I'm talking about engineering, because you need to be able to build a system where the AI can access the most relevant information when you need to get the job done. And in terms of coding, that's going to be much simpler. But if we extend that to absolutely every job, you need to give it the tool to actually act on the task that it think it needs to be done. So that's kind of the idea of implementing RAGs. And so I've been thinking a lot about a custom version of RAGs for me, because as far as I'm concerned, the state of RAGs is not good enough at the moment. But it doesn't have to be. The idea is what I'm going to do is going to build a stack RAG system, where the idea is you implement different RAGs, because each RAG have some strengths and weaknesses. But when you stack them together, you can actually get a pretty accurate picture of the situation. And so the idea is here. And so, but then there is also a little bit of engineering to get faster response. For instance, you can just classify the query to find the RAG that is the most relevant, instead of just running all RAGs at once. Anyway, that honestly, I've been fighting against that for the last 2 months. I knew that that was the way to go. It's just that, first of all, I wasn't sure to be able to pull it off. And second, I know that the most important is just to keep going. Just keep doing the work. Keep doing the work that is in front of you. But I keep spreading myself thin. I keep doing more and more stuff and just don't have the time or the energy to keep going, especially with my golf training and so on. And I'm making some really great progress, and I want to really keep going, keep the intensity high, but I cannot do it. I cannot work enough to get everything done. And so, even though for the next 4 weeks, I'm going actually to focus more on the business side. Because I was over the last 2 months, January, February, I was focusing on losing fat and so on, and building strong foundation with my golf swing. And so I was pretty much training about 5 hours a day, which led me to just not have enough time to move significantly forward with my business. But that, for the next 4 weeks, that's not going to be that. I'm going to spend only 2 to 3 hours max per day training. And actually, because I was doing kind of gym work and golf work, here I'm going to alternate. One day is going to be golf, one day is going to be gym work. And so, and that's it. The rest of the day is going to be spent working on as much as I possibly can on my business. Priority number 1, setting up that consulting business that I've talked about. Number 2, getting the content process down and try and build a system that allows me to produce high quality content in high volume without spending much effort. I need to find my way to get the content to the next level, because the consulting business is going to take care of my short-term need of money, because at the moment I don't make money and I start running a little bit out of money. So I need to start making money to sustain the development of my app for the long run. Then the issue that I have is I don't have an audience yet. There is only 12 of you here, which I'm so grateful for. Don't get me wrong, but I would like the channel and the personal brand to grow. And also, that's why I need to really nail down the content aspect, find a process that doesn't take that much time, because I'm going to probably also start building social media account specifically for my business, where I'm only going to talk about business and so on. And yeah, between my golf channel, my personal brand channel, and my business channel, that's already difficult with 2 channels. So if I start posting content for another channel, for other accounts, that's going to be tough. That's going to be tough, to be honest. So I need to leverage. I need to build a process that allows me, as a standalone guy, to get everything done. And I don't know, maybe the consulting business is going to make enough money for me to hire people and so on. But I would like, because if I can build, one of the things that I wanted to introduce in my app was actually things that help content creator. And so building this automated video editing stuff and so on, that it's important because later I will integrate it in my app, so that's important anyway to do. But that's kind of what I'm thinking to do. I'm probably not going to make it too complex at the beginning, the video editing, because I need to spend a lot more time working on actually on my AI to code my app and move forward with my app. That's going to be the next thing. I don't know. In my mind, it's a lot shorter, a lot more efficient first to work on the auto editing system rather than the auto coding system. I don't know. We'll see. Because in the auto editing, that's kind of easy in terms of knowledge on quantity of information. There is not a lot. There's just the video itself, and the video itself kind of is you can just contain it within the context window of LLMs. So that's not really an issue here. The issue is just the engineering of, okay, how do you edit a video actually? What you need to do, in which orders, what are the rules that you need to apply to get something done. I think also more, but that's not very complex. When you know what you're doing, that's not very complex. I know how to edit a video if I want to. It's just that I'm not doing it because I don't really have the time. Anyway, that's kind of the things here. I very slightly feel overwhelmed at the moment. It's not because I have a lot of, I have a lot of things to do. It's just that I think if I just take things one step at a time, first focusing on the consulting business, getting done. Then focusing on content creation, getting it done. And really getting into a process of, okay, I can create high quality content in high volume consistently without much effort. Then once I have that, and that is solid, I make money, I'm able to sustain the growth for my channel. Then working on, okay, I can then work on my automating my coding to build my app. And but of course, if I just think about doing everything at the same time, I'm going to burn out. Because here you can see I'm come back from holidays, and I mean that was skiing, so that wasn't really rest. But yeah, I kind of feel exhausted already. So that's something I need to be very careful of, not push myself too hard. Those 4 weeks are consolidation week anyways. So that's what I want to do, consolidate. Launch that business, make money, make sure that the content process is is solid, and then we'll move on to a new phase where I will focus on actually get that auto AI coding system up and running to be able to keep the app moving forward. And that will actually close the first 6 months of the year. And yeah, if I can get this AI coding to get the job done and actually be able to move forward the app by the end of May, June, really, I wouldn't want to go further than June. Then by having that, keep going day in, day out, working on things, I will be able to catch up the delay of actually me working on my app from now until now. And if that's the case, it means that I can actually get exponential result as I'm going on throughout the year until the end of the year. So kind of what I'm thinking here. So I don't know. Anyway, that's kind of my thoughts. That's a chill Monday as usual, but thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.